So I'm going to explain a very important part today, the impact of a scarcity of water. Impact of a scarcity of water. Now, children, if there is less water, then we are not in comfort. We are not in comfort zone. We feel agitated. Lot of problems are there. So, water is a must substance. We can live, any animal can live, for some days without food. But without water, you cannot live after, 1 day or 2 days, etc. Because water is vital ingredient. Vital rather not ingredient, we can say water is very important factor in our life, and it is very much essential. We can live without food for a week, but without water we cannot. Body will collapse. So you have to keep in mind that a scarcity of water is very big problem, and so it affects a lot. So first is, if there is less water, so first is, agriculture. Agriculture is affected adversely. So this is the key point. Agriculture is affected adversely because see, all the crops, they require regular water. All the crops, whether it is wheat or vegetables or anything, fruits, orchards where the fruits are grown, flowers are grown. So agriculture will be, paralyzed by the scarcity of water, because without water, no plant can grow in a proper manner, because water is very much essential. Now, second is due to less water, all the construction activities are affected. Construction of buildings, construction of roads, all are affected because they require lot of water. And if there is no water, if there is less water, so it is affected badly. And the quality also decreases, because when we have this RCC for the roof, then it requires a lot of water. When we are making wall, then the preparation of mortar, we require water. In the plastering, we require water. So everywhere construction is affected badly. Now, third point is we face lots of problems. We face lots of problems in housework, whether it is washing or cooking or cleaning, all are waste. If you want to bath, we have to take. Suppose if you are taking bath with help of a bucket of water, and if someone says you finish within 1/4 of bucket, so it's irritating. It's not possible to have this bath by 1/4 of a bucket. So water is very much important. Then temperature of surrounding area. Temperature of surrounding area is increased. Surrounding area is increased. We have practice in Indian subcontinent. We have practice of mopping of floor, washing of veranda, spraying of water. So particularly in summers, why do? Actually, we have made it our habit to sprinkle water, because the temperature throughout the house is very high due to heating effect of sun, and when the heat is there, so we are not comfortable. And so when we spray water, sprinkle water around our home, what happens? The water takes up the heat present in the soil, and we are at the comfort level. And so this is the reason. So these are, children, very important point about this effect of scarcity of water. And so you have to keep in mind that how water is important in our life. Every activity. Imagine, cleaning is not proper. So this is about the effect of scarcity of water. Now I'm going to explain very important part in the water, that is conservation of water. Conservation of water. So conservation of water, or simply water conservation. Conservation of water, or simply water conservation. Both are same. So it means the ways due to which water is conserved. Water is conserved in nature, and so we conserve water in nature. Nature means in the earth, in the ground, in the underground water, that is water table. This is one. Nature, and thereby the scarcity of water is minimized. Scarcity of water is minimized. When we conserve water, what happens? Scarcity of water is minimized. So children, there are some techniques, some ways how we conserve the water. So list is very large, but some of the important points are that first point is the recharging of water. Recharging of water. How we recharge the water level? Recharging of water means water level is recharged. Water level is recharged, and underground water table rises. So first is recharging of water table or underground water. Underground water or water table is recharged. It is recharged how? It is done by rainwater harvesting. It is by rain water harvesting. Rainwater harvesting. The rainwater, when it rains, lot of water is wasted for nothing. So government has decided in big cities, in a particular size of building, that water collected on the rooftop, they have to be taken inside the underground water table or water table. Thereby the height of the water level rises. And for this, this is the building. See, this is third story building. This is Now here, these are, there are the, barricades, or which prevent the falling of any person. So here there are the, grills. So rainwater is collected, and there are the pipelines adjacent to wall. There is the pipeline. So this is the pipeline for rainwater, and around the building, this is the building. This is the base of the building. This is the building base, and here recharge wells. This is earth. This is earth. This is recharge tank, recharge well. This can be called a recharge tank or recharge well. This is called as recharge tank or recharge well. And so this recharge tank or recharge well, it is basically a ditch, dense ditch, 10 feet or 20 feet deep, and there are different layers. There are the different layers of brick pieces, gravel. So there are the different layers of sand. First there is sand, then there is the gravel, then brick pieces, and here comes the water. So water, before coming, there is sieve. This is filtered. So first water from the rooftop is filtered, because water may contain some substances like leaves, cloth, waste material. So filters, they are made up of rods, steel rods, or wire mesh. So they filter the substances which cannot go inside. Plastic, it can be polythene also, glass can be also there. So filters, they remove the particles which cannot go inside the earth. Then there is sand. So sand is kept on the top. Sand removes any small particles entry inside the earth. Then there is the gravel. Gravel then removes some of the particles which goes. And last there is the brick particles or particles of the stone. And so ultimately what happens? Say this brick particle, this is gravel, this is sand, and then the water goes inside. So it is very deep. It basically it is a artificial well or well type of structure, and so it allows water to go inside, and so the underground level rises. There is a rise in the underground level. Underground level of water is rising, and so this is very much important because it helps in the rising of the water table. So by this, by recharging of underground water, by rainwater harvesting, water table rises. There is the rise in the water table. The underground water quantity, it increased. So children, rainwater harvesting, it is of two types basically. It is of two types. First is rooftop harvesting. Rooftop, which is on the roof. And second is roadside harvesting. Roadside means the highways. Government has made plan. At some places there are the in the process. So roadside harvesters have to be made. Tunnels have to be made, and water from the road adjoining area goes inside, and so there will be rising on the ground level. And so by these two processes, or by simply we can say by rainwater harvesting, the scarcity can be minimized, because the recharge of water is the only way, either by rain or by any river or by ditches or the wastewater. So recharge is the foremost and only condition in which we can raise the water table. Now, second point is the awareness. Awareness about misuse of water. We all must be aware not to misuse the water. How? It is common practice. We are, cleaning our tooth, we are washing our face, we open the tap just like this. What is running? No problem. It's all right. It is free. Then we keep. We are bathing. Then we are adding, water with the help of mug. Water is going, and tap is also running. If we are in the field, we are from the farm family. Okay, you want to take bath? Start the tube well, take the pipe, and just enjoy. So these are the ways. So this is the smart way, not to use the this direct pipe. When we are brushing, switch off the tap, close the tap. When we are washing utensils, wash, when the washing, then it is over, then switch off turn off the tap. When we are taking bath, do not use this shower, use only bucket and mug. So these are the minimized. Then next point is, when we want to clean the floor, either in veranda or a room, around area, don't wash, just mop. Take the help of mop. Mop, because by mopping, much less water is used. Then next point is, we can prevent the sprinkling of water. Sprinkling of water can be minimized. If it is hot, okay, it's all right. But if it is less, then don't misuse. Then the water from the cleaning of clothes. I'm not saying the first. So the water after second time, third time, from the washing machine or from the cleaning by the bucket, the water can be used for the mopping easily, because the water, it is safe. Water can be used for the mopping. Water can be given for the plants. After removing all the detergent, then next point is, when we are bathing, minimize the use of shampoo, minimize the use of cleaning agent. So these are some of the important ways. So this is awareness about the water. So switch off taps when not in use. So this is switch off the tap, cleaning, etc. Then do not waste water after cleaning clothes, and use in cleaning floor in garden, lawn, etc. Then use buckets for taking bath and not shower. So these are some of the points. Then there can be uh, maintain defective taps. You might have seen the taps, they are dropping water. They have system inside. So if there is any leaking, if there is any damage, so it can be uh, repairing can be done. Then there can be a sprinkling of less water, a sprinkling of less water around home. Less water, just add less water. Do not throw water. You know, do not take bath directly by tap. It so happens we enjoy, children enjoy. You sit below the tap and enjoy. So this should be minimized. So these are some of the ways. Awareness. So basically, we create problem for ourselves. We use indiscriminately. With the word indiscrimination. So we use water without giving a thought process, particularly India, because we have this in our system. This is our culture. Water is free, and so ultimately what happens? Water level goes down. So these are the ways. Third point, why water crisis is there? That the distribution system of the water, it is not effective. So proper water distribution system. Proper water distribution system means the water which is distributed to each and every person in a village, in a city, must get equal amount of water without any discrimination, without any filling. So how it can be possible? So the pipeline, underground pipeline, must be maintained properly. The pipeline which goes from place to place, it has to be properly maintained. There not be any blockage. There should not be any leakage. The height of the this tank should be over a time. You might have seen the tank present by the municipal board or like in the colony. So they have to maintain. So this proper maintenance of pipelines, then proper height of overhead tanks. The overhead tanks must be proper height so that water can go to each and every house in equal quantity. Then prevention of any leakage in pipeline. So these are some of the points how we can have the efficient distribution system. If it is not use of booster motors, installation of water boosting pumps. If water is not going to each and every house, then government or municipal committee must install water boosters. They are the motors which increases the pressure of water. So these are the ways by which water scarcity can be maintained, and each and every person. Children, you may write. You may write use of modern system, modern systems of irrigation, modern systems of irrigation like sprinkler, drip irrigation, instead of open open flow of water in fields. So these are the ways by which we can have this important point, and we minimize the scarcity of water. And so, water conserved. Children, you have to keep in mind, water conserved is water prepared, because water cannot be prepared. So conservation of water is the most suitable, most amicable solution, and so it can be better, had by the water conservation. And so we should